One of the issues that I often see is lack of portion control in any of the low carb communities. It's generally just everyone says, well, just eat what you know that you're supposed to eat and don't worry about calorie counting, don't worry about portion control, et cetera, et cetera. And I do agree with that for the person in the beginning when they first get going on this way of eating. It's like, don't worry about the numbers. Just try to get a handle on what foods you know you should be eating. Now, from there, I find that it seems to be, there might be two different groups of people. You've got the people who just naturally shift into their own kind of portion control, where they can tell by how much food they get whether or not that's going to fill them up or not. And not only that, but as they're eating, they will stop when they're full. Like they can tell, I'm full, I don't need to have anything else to eat. And that group of people, I'm actually very jealous of. I wish I could be part of that group. Then there's the other group of people who will just keep eating. They will eat large amounts, and that might lead into overeating and weight coming back on. So I am actually one of those people where I will feel comfortably full after a single bite of food. It is just how I am. I don't know why it's like that. I wish it wasn't. But it's like I will feel the same after one bite or after 100 bites. So I can't say, I'll just eat until I'm comfortably full. It's like, well, in that case, I would never be getting enough calories in because one bite would be enough. So that leads into the portion control aspect where I did keep finding that I was overly full. And I mean, it doesn't hit me until later that I'm overly full. I would have what looked like a good amount of food, like a normal portion, and then say an hour later, now I feel uncomfortable. Now I feel bloated and overstuffed. So there's something, I don't know if you'd say that it was broken. I don't know what it is, but that something keeps me from knowing when I've had enough to eat. So I had to start playing around with my portion size to see what was the precise amount of food that I could have that would keep me satisfied for 4 hours, at least 4 hours, because I didn't want to eat in between meals. I wanted to have breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's it. So between the meal and you have to count in what I'm having with my coffee, because in the coffee, I do have butter and heavy cream. So all of it calculated together is about 4 ounces of protein and fat. That is enough to keep me satisfied for at least 4 hours. Sometimes it's a little less depending upon how active I am that day. So I just want to encourage you, if you are struggling with your weight right now, you're eating everything that you are supposed to eat. What I would encourage you to do is take your standard meals over the next, like say 2 or 3 days and weigh them and see how much you're eating. And then just try dialing it down by like say 10 grams or, maybe half an ounce or something like that to see what that does for you. Try it for like 2 weeks to see what kind of feedback you get from the scale. And the scale is going to be key here. I know a lot of people say throw out your scale and stuff like that, but I know for myself, the scale is a tool that helps me see, am I getting too much in? Am I not getting enough in? What's going on? So anyway, I hope this helps. That is all for today. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.